We made this 8-minute film for YouTube, and we've had a startling response. We've had 1.4 million hits, and that's included politicians, senior policemen, who still don't get it incidentally, but we've had all sorts of amazing people who've come to us and said, we need to know more details about this case. So I've written an idea for the main programme, which is essentially not only questioning the police, but the authorities that govern the police and the people that have created those bodies to run the police. So the whole thing seems to be endemic and seems to be corrupt from the top down. It's a sad state of affairs. The police themselves are totally unaccountable. The IPCC that is supposed to be there to look after our interests as far as the police are concerned are unfit for purpose. It's full of establishment figures and retired policemen, and they're just not interested in helping us. Right the way through, we've got our health services being corrupted, our police services are being corrupted, politicians are being corrupted, and it's largely, I have to say, corporate America that seems to be behind the whole thing. And it does illustrate just how close the press are with the police and how compliant they are in the dishonesty that's existing in our society. Ian has just had a document through the discovery process, which just shows that the police informed all the press that were witnesses to his trial. They didn't want the anti-terrorist squad mentioned, and the press were compliant. Even the BBC didn't mention the anti-terrorist squad involvement in Ian's harassment. So the press are compliant. We have to do something about this. This has to be addressed. It's distorting every aspect of our society. And when a man in Wall Street can be consulted about whether or not a plumber in Finchley is raided by the anti-terrorist squad, something is seriously wrong at the top of our society. It needs to be addressed. And this programme will give us that opportunity to address these problems and hopefully do something about it. We've got several broadcasters who are interested, but the statements we want to make are not going to comply with a lot of their wishes. We've got the press that are compliant with an illegal aspect of what's going on in this country, and the press won't report it. So the internet is our only way of exposing this malaise that exists. We've now written this piece which is now showing exactly how endemic it all is. And the Plebgate situation is a good illustration of where it's going. And Ian's case is a microcosm of Plebgate, but with a paper trail. Because the police were stupid enough to prosecute Ian, and the CPS was stupid enough to be able to take it to court, which in itself defies all the laws of logic to me, because they did that, because of disclosure, we were given a paper trail. And that paper trail just shows the extent to which the corruption exists within the City of London Police and presumably most other police forces, judging by the correspondence we've had. So we're in a position now where we need help to make the main 1-hour programme. Now, if you can click on invest, we'd be most obliged. If you don't want to invest, then get somebody else to do it for you if you want to stay anonymous, or shout about it. Just talk to as many people as you can about it and turn them onto the YouTube video. They can see what's going on, and the YouTube video will point people to Crowdbank, who are the bank that are monitoring the whole thing and keeping the whole thing kosher. Any help you can give would be gratefully received. We're in a position now where we need to go. Thank you.